Good morning. My name is Jaisud, and today I'm going to be presenting to you my business pitch. So, my story is that how many of you wonder what happens to your old clothes once you throw them away? Well, a lot of people do wonder, but most people don't do anything about it. And those clothes just end up in a landfill and they're just polluting the earth over there. So, that is why I decided to go with my business, one of a kind. And even in the fashion industry, each year 100 billion clothes are produced, and out of them 92 million tons of clothes are thrown away, and so that's bad for the earth. The solution is that my company upcycles, and so we will collect clothes and collect or buy clothes from other sources and upcycle them into toys, hats, and other accessories. And my vision is to create a company that produces products that are well liked by everybody, and they also help save the environment. And my mission is to strive to provide customers with an all-round product experience. What makes my company unique is that it's said by the name itself that each of our product is one of a kind, because once one of the fabrics is used, we can't use it again in the same way, because it's difficult to find the same fabric again and again. So each product, you may get the similar product of the same kind, but you won't get the exact same product, and that is what makes our company special. And in phase 1, the products will only be limited to toys, hats, and small accessories. But once the business starts to pick up, and with your help, we'll be able to do way more than that. And in the phase 1, marketing will be done by me itself through apps like Instagram and X. But after that, I know that once the company picks up, I'll have to hire people. And so my products will range from rupees 800 to 1,500. And the impact at beginning in the phase 1 will be local. But once the company picks up and it starts happening, it may even go to national or a global level. So my ask for you is 10 lakhs for 7% equity, and this is the division of it. Yeah, so the website cost will be 2 lakhs, then buying the old rough clothes will be 70,000. Then hiring the people will be 5 lakhs. Cost of the machines and etc. Inventory will be 90,000. Marketing will be 70,000, and as a contingency, we'll have rupees 70,000. 10 lakh. It depends on how much of the cloth is used actually. So.
This is per month or per year expense?
It actually depends on the.
That's not the answer. What you also need to tell me, what about your revenue generation? You just wrote 800 to 1,500. But kitna?
No, that is per toy. So while buying the clothes, each one they sell clothes per kg, right? So
honestly, I'm not very clear with what you are trying to do. You have the clothes, but what are you going to do with the clothes?
Upcycle them into toys. And
how are you going to upcycle?
Actually, I have a few samples. I made them myself, but with your help, I can hire other people and we can make it into a business. This is a wall hanger, and then there are some toys also, and yeah, I have.
So what would be the cost of this?
The cost of each was depends on but
for example,
800.
Do you think people will buy this for 800 rupees?
I think once it starts picking up, but
I think I'll pass it on to Viral for he's wanting to pitch in.
How do you decide the price? how do you decide the price? Price of this. How do you decide it?
It depends on the weight of the item and also how much cloth went into using. Yeah.
There are two companies. They use these upcycled materials. You take a look online.
Yeah.
They make shoes out of it. One is called Neiman's and second is called Theli. So my advice is you study their business model. You take a look of how they are doing it, and you need to associate a logo or a brand with your company, because today's generation, they always buy a product with a social message behind it. You have a good social message behind your product, but you need to make it look like, you know, it's absolutely new, so that the customer will pay the value for it.
These are just rough. I made them myself, but
Yeah, no, but I'm just giving you an example that if you look at their logo, their branding and marketing is so nice that half a shoe is a plastic bottle and the second half is a proper shoe. So you take a look at those things, and you need to find a good product market fit, what we call. So you need to do, you need to study that, take a look at these two companies and slightly revisit of how this particular social message now has a very good impact, and a lot of people buy it because it has been upcycled and it's not harming the environment anymore. So take a look at those two companies and revisit your model and find good products. See, toys are important, but the toy industry has lot of regulations that you cannot.
With Europe, we able to do more than just.
Yeah. So you need to find the right product market fit and revisit. Especially look at these two companies, you'll get to know a lot.
So I'm glad, Jay, that you have picked this problem to solve, right? Because it's a real problem. Fast fashion is one of the most highest pollutant of the environment. So I think there has to be something that needs to be done. My advice is that, if you could think about a different solution, there could be a lot of different solutions. You could work with designers and produce high ticket items which people would be interested in buying. Toys could be one of the categories, but maybe solution wise you can work with multiple such product categories that people might be willing to buy and spend money on. See, at Venture Studio, environment is one of the sector where we are very passionate about, and we want to support startups and entrepreneurs in that sector. So if you are willing to work on it, we'll be happy to mentor you in terms of coming up with solution which could kind of have a better product market fit or better demand of such solutions. So that is what I'll be happy to offer, mentoring, and then if you continue to work on it, we can consider investment as well. But yeah.
Thank you.
So first of all, remove the grudges on your face. The fact that you're standing here on the stage itself showcases that you're doing something right. So don't lose out on the confidence. It's just that you need to tweak out as to what you have already thought of and start focusing on to building out an outcome, building out a product which has adaptability or acceptability in the market, right? Come up with product or solution or toy, as other jury members have been saying. Come out with products which are acceptable in the market at that price point. Selling something for an $800 of this quality product might not fly off the shelf. You need to be very low in terms of pricing so that it gets adopted. And India is obviously a very price sensitive market. And secondly, you also need to be wary of the fact that your input cost of the product is not very high. You're kind of bringing apparels almost for free. I mean, I know there's a cost of logistics to that, but it's almost for free. Capitalize on that fact and come out with products which can be acceptable at that price point. Secondly, you can also involve a lot of NGOs in this, which can help you build toys, upcycling the apparels. That can also have a strong social message and also would reduce the price point for you.
One last thing, I think it's a great effort. Please do not get discouraged about anything. The only thing is, I feel that you should always have your finances right.
Yeah.
If you're confused about that, nothing else matters. So people like us may not even want to invest. I'm not talking about just you, I'm talking about everyone here today. That have your finances right, always take into account more expenses than what you even projected, and the revenue to be less, so that then you will be able to calculate. So, I mean, of course, your idea is great because we all want to do something with the old clothes. But we've got everybody else pitching in.
Jay, I think you can start on your own without any capital. Without any capital. You just need to have some social media influencers with you. Some cost. You need to decrease your cost first, because what you need is labor. You cannot make it, right?
Yeah.
कितने बनाओगे? बैठोगे तो, right? So you need to have cheap labor. Number one. Number two, you should contact manufacturers. उनके पास जो waste पड़ा है उसको ले लो. Because this is unorganized market from where you are going to procure a material. यहाँ पे लोग बैठे हैं ना, उनको पूछो आप देंगे अपने clothes. If they say yes, then again problem is how will you procure them, right? So there are different challenges, but you can start with your social media page, right? And I think your products are interesting. I'm ready to incubate you at our incubation center. I'm ready to incubate your startup at our incubation center, and we'll start with 50,000 without any equity. I like your products, but the thing is, you just need to, follow few instructions from the mentors, right? We have good pool of mentors. We all can mentor you also, but you need to give some time for designing of your product, right? So you need good designers, right? So happy to help. Thank you.
Thank you.